so this is the eyeshadow look using the new Natasha Denona Safari palette. It's a nice fall look. So if you want to see how I got this look, keep on watching. So I'm gonna take some primer, well, concealer. It's actually concealer. I've been using the concealer technique for a while, ever since I've done that video, and it's been pretty nice. I was scared at first because it's concealer. Oops, put too much on that. Oh well. To blend it out, I'm gonna take the Eve Pearl Concealer Blender 202. I'm gonna take this non-conventional side. Well, you know what? I'll take the concealer side. Well, they're both concealers, but one side's the blender, I'm guessing. And this is the applier. Time to blend. Oh, this is a nice method. So for this look, I'm gonna use the new Natasha Denona Safari palette, which is full of fall shades. Oh, my neck is itchy. I couldn't find a ribbon to tie around my neck, so I used a piece of yarn. And my earrings are from Walmart. Look how cute they are. They were only $3. They might turn my ears green, but we shall see. It might be fitting because it's Halloween. Well, it's not Halloween yet, but it's Halloween season. So with my Sigma tapered blending brush, I'm going to take the shade Aya. I'm going to apply that as a transitioning shade. So brow bone area, crease, around the inner corners of my eye, and around my whole eye. Now I've been really wanting to get started on Halloween looks for you guys, but a lot of the things that I've ordered are coming in late, so I can't start them yet, and I can't dye my hair yet because for one of the looks that I want to do, it involves pink hair, so that's a little hint for you guys. Maybe you can guess it. Guess what I'm gonna be. I am going to take my Smith 232 brush and I'm gonna use Tamarind and apply that to my crease. Oh wow. Perfectly matches my dress, this shade. It's a lot darker than I expected. In the palette, it looks super powdered. Ooh, little hand there. I've never used a Natasha Denona palette before, or bought one, I should say, because, yo, I can't afford a Natasha Denona palette. I think I looked them up online once. I was like, oh, these seem to be all the rage. And I looked them up and was like, it's how much? Well, actually, I'm kind of curious as to how much this is. Let me Google it. Denona Investigator Rosa. How does it go? Denona Inspector Gadget. Denona Inspector Rosa. Why did I do it wrong? Denona. It's $169. What? What's in here? Gold? Okay, no, that's not the same palette. That's the Star Eyeshadow palette. Yo, they're $129. Oh my god. Should I even be using this palette? I feel guilty because I got this for free, obviously, in a PR package. Well, not from Natasha, but Beautylish sent it to me. Yeah, so expensive. Hello, they better be super good. I mean, from what I can see, they're like blending really nicely. They're not skipping. I want to know how much, like, why are they so expensive? Ugh. Okay, yeah, this is nice. nice. I'm just gonna blend out. I like just softening everything up before I like go in with another color, just so I can get an idea of what I'm working with, you know? Does that make sense? In your mind, probably not. In mine, yes. Okay, so I'm gonna take Desert Date with my Smith 235 brush, and I'm gonna apply that midway on my lid. Pack that on. It's like a burnt peach orange. Yeah, these mattes are really smooth. I mean, compared to mattes I've used in the past, so is that worth the price? Anytime I get fallout, just blow it off up and it'll trickle down somewhere else, not on my face though. So it's the 2nd of October and I'm happy. I'm happy because Halloween is almost here. I'm happy about that, but I'll be, you know, probably really sad because, you know, it's that seasonal depression's coming up. Once the sun light is less around the winter time, fall, winter time. I don't know, man. It does something to me. Wow, these are nice mattes. Okay. They blend out really nice. No skippage. Okay. Something's in here. Something is in this palette. In the palette though, I don't know, I think it looks a little darker in the palette than on my eye. I don't know where they sell Natasha Denona like in stores, probably Sephora, because I saw it on their website. But I don't know if I've ever seen a Natasha Denona palette in my Sephora. Just putting some powder on just to... I think I'm gonna go with Amhara, probably pronouncing that wrong, and with my Smith 230 brush, and blend that in to the edge of that orange. I'm only using a little because I'm a little unsure about the shade. So this is what mattes are supposed to act like. So my first impressions of this palette, I have to say I'm really surprised. I'm impressed. At first I was like, ooh, a matte palette, okay, cute, this is gonna be cute. I can't wait to play with this. Check the price, got a little heart attack. Was kind of like, is this a little overpriced? But you are paying for quality. And wow, I am shocked. These are nice. And I'm also kind of lazily applying the eyeshadow. Like, I'm not being too precise, but it's really forgiving. So I say, if you're not really good at blending out mattes, this palette is for you. I'm really impressed. I'm just like, and then I find that it's so easy to blend out. So if you're a person who has difficulty blending out mattes or applying mattes, or you don't like to use mattes because of that reason, this palette blends out really nicely. Okay, so I'm gonna take Amhara with my Smith 230 brush again and apply that to my lower lash line. I was going to use a green under here, but nah. This looks really good. I'm just gonna look like a pumpkin. It blends so nicely. I'm just, wow. It takes a lot to wow me with makeup. I'll just say that. I love makeup, I really do. I literally love the smell of it, like especially old makeup from back in the day. Like I remember sneaking into my mom's makeup whenever she would take a shower. I'm like, oh good, coast is clear. Let me go dig in her makeup. I just loved opening it, looking at the lipsticks, and like smelling everything. Even the compact powders, they just had a smell to it. That's where I found my love for makeup, when I was really, really young. But I have to say, this is really exciting. I think I'm gonna find myself reaching for this palette more often. Now I'm gonna go back in with Desert Date with my 235 brush. It's a little unconventional because it's super fluffy, but it's flat, so I'm gonna try and get in this inner corner here. On camera, it doesn't look as bright as in person. And I saw in my last Get Ready With Me tutorial, someone was saying, oh, I wish your eyeshadow in this tutorial was as bright as your thumbnail. It is in person, I swear. It sucks because cameras kind of take away from makeup tutorials. They suck out the life out of the eyeshadow, I feel like. So it's a little frustrating when I do makeup tutorials because they never come out as they actually look in person as they do on film. So I would look up natural lit makeup swatches to get a better idea of how this palette works or looks color-wise. So that's just my little 2 cents. Put that bra back. I wish I could film in natural lighting all the time, but that's just unconventional because it comes and it goes. Like the clouds will go over the sun, and there'll be times where I need it's like an up close shot and you really need to get some light on that detail that I'm doing, and it's just frustrating to work with sunlight, but it's the best lighting for taking pictures, doing video, because it kind of gives you a better idea of what the colors will look like in person. But it's always brighter in person, just saying. Yeah, I'm gonna take a pencil brush, and this one is from Crown. It's the C3, no, I almost said C3PO. C513, dun 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 dun. And I'm gonna take Tribe, which is a lovely burnt orange. And since it's such a dark shade, I'm gonna pack that in with a pencil brush because I feel like I have more control, I'll get less fallout, and I could place it in the spots I want them. So, I mean, the usual, I like to take this, put it in my outer corner, pack it on, create like a V. Light hand into the other color, which was Amhara or Amhara. I'm giving you options. Kind of softening that edge with the tip of my brush, but with a light hand, and then rounding that out. And then there you have it. And then I'm gonna drag the remainder on my outer lower lash line area to connect this part with the shadow I placed on my lid. Okay, so with my Smith 230 brush, I'm going to take the remainder product that I used with the, what was that shade again? Amhara. Okay, so I'm gonna take that remainder product and just lightly blend out kind of like I'm just holding it in place and just moving my arm lightly. Back at it again with the tapered blending brush. I'm softening my edges, but this time I don't have any eyeshadow on it. I'm just dry brushing it all over. I'm gonna apply more Tribe. Oh, and I'm using my 230 brush. And now I'm going back with a 232 brush. It's a Smith brush with the remainder tamarind. And lightly buff my crease. I just love blending. I am gonna go back with Mascara and apply that to the middle because it got a little lost in the blending, not gonna lie. That's okay. Do you guys ever do your makeup, don't have any expectations, and then once you get into the middle of your look, you're like, okay, wow, this is actually turning out really nice. I'm really happy about this. And then your eyeshadow, when you're like applying your eyeshadow, you feel even more like a artist. Sometimes I do, I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna apply a little bit right here. Like it's nothing. Oh, I'm at that right now. I'm at that stage where I'm like, nothing really needs to be fixed. It's just I'm zhuzhing it because I can and because this look looks great. I'm gonna take Desert Date with my good old 235 brush and pack a little more on here. Just lip hand. Puff it onto the other shade, which was Amhara. Amhara. Sorry if I'm annoying you. I just want to get it right. This is turning into a good old nice pumpkiny spooky look. I love it. That was me sucking your blood. Dracula don't suck, he scrape and lick. If you can name down below what it's from. We're cool. We're really cool. I'm gonna take my 232 brush with a little bit of Desert Date and maybe apply some, just a little bit on that blend edge. Since I put a little too much down here, I'm gonna take Aya, kind of blend out the edge right here. I love this so much. For eyeliner, I'm going to take the Dose of Colors Set the Tone Cream Matte Eye Color in Shady. And it's a moussey type eyeliner, which I don't know if I like, but it is a nice matte black. So I think what I'm going to do is just apply that as is. Try to keep it thin on my eye. And then if there's any mistakes, I'll just go in back with a liquid liner and fix them. Oh, and I'm using my Smashbox Precise Brow and Liner brush. Now, the reason why I don't like this eyeliner is because it doesn't go a long way. It just stops midway and I can't have to keep on applying product and product. Whereas my favorite gel liner, which is the Inglot gel liner in their black, I can't remember the name. It's been a while since I've used that eyeliner. But this is just, it's hard having to stop, and I also have to clean my brush every single time. I don't like doing that, but I do that so application is better. It's just a lot of work. Blech. It's all right. But this is a nice shape, a nice size wing, because I don't want to take away from the eyeshadow. Having a little difficulty with this gel liner. I might be getting a little in bummy mode right now. I'm gonna just take this Kat Von D Dagger tattoo liner and hopefully fix it up. I think I'm ruining my eye look. My wing's getting bigger, y'all. It's getting bigger. It's not the greatest. Not the greatest wing, I'll say. Okay, dose of colors, you did me dirty. You did me dirty. Oh, and you know what? It's called Shady. From far away, it looks all right. So, while I'm eating tacos, I'm not gonna worry about it. For mascara, I'll just use this, I don't know, it was in my purse, the Rimmel London Scandalize. I'm just giving them a good old coat. A light coat, but a good coat. For lashes, I don't know who these are by. I just found them laying around and they're already cut. I don't feel like picking off glue and like dealing with all that. So I'm just gonna apply these lashes that I found sitting around, and they look pretty nice. They look pretty fluffy. I don't know who they are by, but if I can figure it out. See, that's the thing with lashes. Unless I'm opening them straight up fresh, new pack, I know the names of them. But if they're just laying around, I don't. Unless they're my favorite lashes. Like Iconic Lights, I can spot those House of Lashes. I mean, they all look like spiders laying around at the end of the day. And then to apply, I like to use my Revlon Scissor tweezers because they're precise. I get to hold them like this rather than like with tweezers I'm like pinching instead of, I don't know. I feel like I have more control with scissor tweezers. While that's drying, I'm gonna take Dose of Colors lipstick from the Desi and Katie collection, and this one is in Aftermath. Alrighty, so that's it for this tutorial. I hope you guys liked this. Let me know what you think about the price for this Natasha Denona palette. I think it's a bit ridiculous, but it works really nice, so I'm kind of conflicted. But yeah, let me know if you have any Halloween tutorial requests. Let me know down below. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you soon.